What's up, guys? Welcome to Raw with Roadbloc and Man O War Harley in Lexington, Kentucky. Today I have special guest Gary Michaels, the biker hypnotist magician. Boy, is that a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. You know, people ask me all the time if I could change the title, my title, because it's so freaking long. You know, the world's only biker comedy hypnotist. It's kind of catchy, though. It's kind of catchy.
It's kind of catchy.
Yeah.
So you just got back from Sturgis.
We did, man. We had a blast in Sturgis this year. Of course, we have a blast every year, but this year in particular, it was the 85th anniversary. Our crowds at the Iron Horse is where most of our performing there at the Iron Horse. And they're just out of control fun, man. The energy level this year was insanely cool.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. There were a couple of years we were up there. Well, the first time we went up there, we didn't know what to expect. Okay, we didn't have a gig, nothing. We just went up there to play around and check it out because we both wanted to go, April and I. And then we ended up getting a gig that week at a place called the Spur Creek Saloon.
There's all kinds of those little saloons.
Little small places outside of town. It's like 25 miles out of town, but it is such an incredible place. It's a working ranch. It's a wedding venue. They have a big barn. They do weddings and stuff in there. They got buffalo and bighorn cows. It's a working ranch.
That's
There's
pretty cool.
50,000 acres.
That's a lot of land.
That's a lot of land to manage. But the people, Robert and Becky, the owners, they're such wonderful human beings, man. They're just so down to earth, incredible. They're actually the reason why we're in Sturgis now.
That's pretty cool. Now, when you went out to Sturgis, I seen you had a little promo going on. You didn't just go straight to Sturgis. You stopped along here the way you
Yeah,
stopped.
we went to Sioux Falls
Yeah.
before we got there, and then we stopped in Mitchell, South Dakota, which that's one of our stops when we head to Sturgis. But we found out this year there's a place in Mitchell, South Dakota called the Corn Palace.
Okay.
It's a really cool place. Obviously, they love corn.
Is that, yeah.
That's all you see out there,
It's
corn.
Yeah, both sides of the road.
Yeah, well, let me help you with driving through Kansas. You ready?
Let's see it.
All right, driving down the road straight. Right?
Right.
No curves, no hills, nothing.
Just
Just
straight.
straight. And it's corn, cow.
Windmill.
Windmill, yes. I'll get there in a minute. corn. Amish guy.
Yeah.
But the Corn Palace, they have we noticed it this year, a pre-Sturgis party.
Okay.
So clearly I'm going to hit them up.
Oh, yeah.
And it would be awesome because we do the Kentucky Bike Rally. Mm-hmm. We did that this year. And Carlene, she's such a wonderful person, man. We had a great time at the Kentucky Bike Rally, was it 3 weeks ago, I believe, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And then we went to Sioux Falls. As soon as we got done with our first show, the guy that booked me, he came up and he said, you might as well just go ahead and lock this down for next year.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's
sir.
kind of cool. Yeah, yep, I'm in. But I would like to do Sioux Falls, Kentucky Bike Rally, Sioux Falls, then Mitchell,
Okay.
and then go on into Sturgis.
Nice.
That's kind of what.
Little Sturgis tour from Georgia,
Yeah.
Georgia out to Sturgis, stop along the way.
Right. But, Kentucky's my home, Justin, and any chance I have to come back here to this incredible city, which I love dearly, and I've been all over the world, this is by far the coolest, prettiest, cleanest cities ever.
Yeah. Well, when you heard we was having the Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass Rally, you had to get in on that.
I had to, man. I had to be there. We did it once before, and I want to say that was 4 or 5 years ago. Well, things are going to be a lot different this time.
Yeah, this year.
This year's
Friday,
gonna be a lot different.
Friday, September 26th. Mm-hmm. You're going to be here, and you're going to do 2 shows, right?
Doing 2 shows. We're doing one at noon.
Right.
So that's a Friday, isn't it?
It's a Friday.
So what I'm going to start telling people is, if you're working and you got a lunch break, I won't keep you longer than you need to. But if you're take a lunch, come out at noon here to the rally at Harley-Davidson, Man O War. See the show, and then at 4:30, then we're going to crank it up.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to crank it up, and we're going to have a blast. That's the cool thing with what we do is you never know what to expect. You never know what your subjects are going to do. You never know what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Of course, I push them along to make them do some stupid stuff, which is kind of the fun in itself.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fun itself.
Speaking of stupid stuff,
What you got going
give
on?
me your glasses.
My glasses, man. I got to
give
have
me-
these to see.
I know, but here, let's see if we can do this. What is your name, honey? What's your
Emily.
What is it?
Emily.
Emily. This is what I call mojo, Emily. Are you ready? Because you don't look like you're ready. Watch. I put a little mojo on it like this, and then see if I can get it to do some cool stuff like that. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Give me these back. I can't see a
you
lick.
need them, man. They got all my favorites up here.
Did you take my wallet?
No, I did. I gave it back, though. You didn't have any money in it.
How'd you know?
Well, there's no money in it now. I used to, I was actually taught years ago by a professional pickpocket. That's what he did for a living. He got tired of getting caught, getting in trouble. So he took his skill and did a stage show. He taught me a bunch of things. Okay. Can I take your wallet? Of course. Can I take your glasses without you knowing it? Believe it or not, yes, I can do that. There's just certain things that you manipulate a person's brain and get them to focus on something else. While they're focused on something else, I'm stealing your wallet. You know, it happened. So he got tired of getting caught, getting in trouble, so he turned it into a stage show. Never said a word on stage. It was all mannerisms, yeah. That's all he did. His kind of like Red Skelton. He had that look about him, you know, and he would just get up there and make people do stupid things. He would literally go out into the audience and he'd grab somebody and bring them up on stage and making them do stupid stuff, not saying a word. Yeah. And then he'd go sit them back down, and when they go sit back down, he has their watch or he has their wallet. What was really cool is he reached in his pocket. Some lady was up there. He reached in his pocket and he pulled out a thong. That was hysterical. I was hooked at that moment. When he pulled out. I do that on stage. I'll pull a thong out, make it look like I took it off somebody. He was so good at what he did, man. Made millions of dollars stealing from people. Yeah. So he taught me a few things. I think it's cool. I stopped doing it a long time ago because the last wallet I actually did take, he was not happy. He was not happy. I'm like, I ain't doing this no more. Yeah. I don't want to die. I'm here to make people laugh, not to steal your money. You know? So I quit pickpocketing a long time ago. Yeah.
So what actually got you into all this? Like,
I've only been doing it a couple weeks.
A couple weeks? we booked this guy for the rally. He's been doing this for 2 weeks. So you actually did radio before this, right?
I did. I was a radio personality here in Lexington for, I want to say, over 20 years. I love this town. I love being on the air in this town.
I've been in multiple towns and cities, and I've actually moved away from Lexington for a while, man. And I love Kentucky.
I do too.
I absolutely love Kentucky.
Dude, there's nothing better. I live in Georgia now, and believe it or not, when we moved to Georgia, I was like, I don't know if this is going to be me, but it is phenomenal. We got a great place, a great area. It's homey. It feels good. It feels like when I come home to Lexington, hang out with my family.
Just more humid.
It's a lot more humid, but I got deer in my backyard every day, and armadillos running everywhere. And
so I seen an armadillo the other day, not too long. It's right down the road from here at the lookout. I seen a dead armadillo on the side of the road. They're making their way up through there.
I saw a thing on TikTok, not just the other day, saying that in western Kentucky, armadillos were migrating.
They're coming this way?
They're coming this way, man. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, they're nasty. They give you some kind of gingivitis or something. I don't know.
I forget what it's called. It's one of them. It's one of them old school. Not lupus. What's the other one? I don't know. Something like that.
April, what is it that armadillos give you if you catch them?
Leprosy.
Leprosy.
Yeah, that's what it is. Three-banded armadillo.
Whatever it is, I don't want it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't need any.
They got rid of that a long time ago for a reason.
Justin, we got to do this, man.
What are we going to do now?
I mean, seriously. Right. No, you got this glass in front of me.
Microphones.
You got this glass in front of me.
Yeah.
There's no ice in it, number one.
Yeah.
But there's a discrepancy. Do you know what this discrepancy is? It's empty. So what we're going to do...
Disappearing act with bourbon.
I'm going to show you a disappearing act with the greatest alcohol on the planet, Woodford Reserve. So you pour it in there like so. You ready to see this disappear? Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
I think so.
Well, you don't look like you're ready. Dustin, can I have that poker chip?
We can probably get you one of them.
I need one of them. All right, so here we go. Put a little mojo on it like this. Voila. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, it's called.
It's almost too early for a shot of whiskey, but
Yeah.
we are Kentucky people.
We are. Hey, this is Kentucky.
It is Kentucky.
And that is not whiskey.
Oh, that's bourbon.
That is bourbon. That is Kentucky bourbon.
You know, I have this conversation with people all over the place. I think the last conversation we had was in Arkansas. We were somewhere, I forget the name of the place, really cool place. And we were having a discussion about whiskey and bourbon. And I looked at the bartender and I said, you realize that all bourbon comes out of Kentucky? He, no, it don't come out of Tennessee. I said, no, that's whiskey. There's a big difference. He said, what's the difference? I said, the water. Simple. We use the limestone water.
Limestone filtered water.
Yeah, filtered water. And Kentucky, they use dirty water. Or like in Tennessee, they use dirty water.
Yeah.
So that's why bourbon is so much better than...
It's also got to be cured in a white oak barrel.
It does. So I'm a Scotch drinker.
Ooh.
I do. I love Scotch. Chevis.
It takes a special type of man to drink some Scotch now.
Well,
Ooh,
I am
God.
so special. Call the Olympics, okay? I drink Chevis Regal, 12-year-old. Scotch is no good if it's under 12 years old. However, they use Kentucky bourbon barrels
To age it in. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
But if I had to drink bourbon, I would go Woodford or Maker's Mark, either of the two.
Nice.
Yeah. Now we're going to have some of that during the rally.
We're going to have all kinds of that stuff. So you'll be mingling with the crowd too,
I will.
right?
You know, Justin, here's the good news, and I think we discussed this before. You booked me for the shows on Friday, two shows, noon, 4:30. I'm not just going to come and do the shows, dude. I'm going to be here all week during the rally.
Maybe we can get you in the ring with the little people
Dude,
as well Thursday night.
I dated a midget.
Can you say that? You might have to bleep that one. I don't know.
No, you can say it. The political correctness is gone, as far as I'm concerned. No, I actually dated a midget.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was nuts over her.
Honor, you mean?
You know what? I'll get in the ring with them little dudes. Think
Well,
I won't?
we're supposed to. I'm supposed to be working with Lenny, the promoter, and we're going to work something out. I might be in the ring with him. So and I know Larry's going to.
Dude,
I'm
all
going
in.
to go crazy.
You know what you need? You need to let me be their ring announcer.
We could do that. We could work something out.
Dude.
It'd be fun.
In this corner, coming in at 2 foot 4 inches, weighing 64 pounds, Mighty Mouse.
I'm not sure what the lineup is, but I think they're bringing close to a dozen people. And
I've seen them out and about on the road at a lot of these rallies and stuff that we do across the world or across the country, and they're very entertaining, extremely entertaining. It's fun to watch, and I do think that you made a good call getting them in here.
Well,
It's going to be a lot of fun. I think they're going to have more people seeing the midgets wrestle than they're going to come see me, but let's try to avoid that.
let's try to keep them. We got a hotel right across the street. They can stay.
They can stay right there.
$99 a night at the Holiday Inn Express.
Can't beat it.
Use code Man O War HD.
There you go.
That's
nice
right.
little shameless plug
Yeah.
you throw in there.
So let's see. We've got the rally. We got the little people wrestling Thursday night. We've got you Friday, and then Saturday we're going to do biker games and stuff all day. We're going to give out some trophies. The trophies are going to be cool. So we've got like the oldest biker, the farthest traveled, you know, the oldest female biker,
Sure.
the youngest female, you know, just all kinds of trophies we're giving out for that day.
Well, I'll be here. You know, I'm going to be here for the whole rally, not just doing the show, but I would love it if people would come to either noon. Here's the cool thing, Justin. If they come to the first show, they're going to get so amazed and overwhelmed with excitement and laughter. I mean, if you don't leave my show with your guts not hurting from laughing so hard, I'll give you your money back.
Yeah.
It's a free show.
Did you hear that, Ruth?
Yeah, it's a free show, by the way. So just throwing it out there.
The show is free. We're just paying him to show up.
Right. With my act, it happens like this all the time. We have one show, let's say we have 100 people. It's a good crowd. Second show, usually we have 200 people. Because the first show, people are out talking, oh my God, you should see what he did. I can't believe, how does he do that? And all that kind of stuff. And then the second show, they build an excitement, and then they come back for the second show. The second show is usually always much bigger.
Well, the people will be closer to getting off work and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I mean, regardless, if you've never seen anyone hypnotized, now's your chance.
Can we hypnotize Baru?
I can.
Maybe
actually.
Jonathan. Can we get him to give me a raise?
Well, let me
Where's he
let
at?
me help you with that, just so you know that the higher your IQ, the quicker you go under hypnosis.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would work on him.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell him I said that, okay? I'll get fired before he even gets started.
Yeah. They ain't fired me yet.
How long have you been here?
Close to 2 years.
2 years.
Close to 2 years.
So Pooh and I,
Well, I've known Pooh for 20 years.
Same here. Pooh and I have been friends every bit of 20, 25, maybe 30 years, maybe. Pooh sold me my four-wheeler, Honda four-wheeler, years and years and years ago.
You probably still got it. Those Hondas, though.
No, I got rid of it. I've had several since then. But Pooh sold me my first one when he was working with Tommy and Jason over at the motorsports place. Somewhere there right off Winchester Road,
Yeah.
I don't remember. Industrial Boulevard's where it was.
I know where it's at. The old
old
Honda
place.
place.
Yep,
yeah.
the old Honda place. So Pooh sold me my first four-wheeler, and then shortly after that, he came here, and he's been here at Man O War Harley-Davidson for 12 years.
He's been here a long time.
Long time.
Pooh sold me traded me out my first motorcycle across the street over there.
Over here?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
very cool.
Yep.
You know, how well do you know Monica? The one that runs around here all the time?
Monica, the Harley girl.
I just met her.
You did? You're going to need to have a chat with her, dude.
I know she come all the way. You said she didn't.
She
even
was
come
in
say hi.
Sturgis,
Yeah.
having a ball, didn't come and show any Kentucky love to her Kentucky brother at the Iron Horse, and damn sure didn't come out to the Spur Creek.
Yeah.
So I'm a little hurt over that. I think I'm going to have to seek therapy because she didn't come and see me. Now, if Ash, and I'm pretty sure Ash was up there too.
I don't know if she was out in Sturgis or not.
I saw a picture. It looked like she was in Sturgis.
She travels a lot.
She does. Well, I want to say, I know she's connected very well with the guys in Five Favorite Death Punch. And they were performing up there this year. So
Okay, so-
I'm assuming that's why she was there, or I don't know, maybe.
I think actually she said something about that. Ivan was going to fly her out to Sturgis. Or whatever.
Yeah.
She took one of our T-shirts out there for him.
Just one? Oh, how about that? What are you going to do with one damn T-shirt, dude?
You wear it.
I don't see you wearing one of mine.
You ain't give me one yet.
Oh, I'm going to have to special order this one.
You might have to get a bed sheet and stitch it together or something.
Well, I wasn't going to say
Yeah.
anything.
It's a 4X tall now.
4X tall. Good Lord. Baby, 4X tall.
We got to do the taller. My belly hangs out the bottom. And I ain't got my belly button pierced right now, so it don't look cute.
Well, is it an innie or an outie?
It's an innie.
You know the difference between innie and outie?
What?
Lint. I mean, it's that simple.
Makes sense.
It kind of does.
Makes sense.
Well, I'd tell you what, man, we definitely, we're going to have a blast during this rally.
I hope so. You reckon we can get a little pickpocketing scheme together?
I might be able to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, well, here's what'll happen now that we're bringing that up. People are going to watch this podcast. And they're literally checking their wallets now to make sure I didn't steal it through the media.
Reckon you can hypnotize these people real quick? Just look into the camera and put the
Yeah,
mojo on it, make them come to us?
You actually can. And I'll tell you something funny. When I first learned how to become a hypnotist, there was my mentor. His name was Anthony Gailey. He passed away a few months ago. I never got a chance to meet him, but he was such an incredible human being. He answered every question that I had learning to become a hypnotist. And he told me, he said, how long were you on the radio? I said, all my life, man. He goes, do you realize that you were literally hypnotizing people on the air with your voice,
Yeah.
tone, mannerisms, inflections, everything that I was doing, as a radio announcer helps with hypnosis. So in other words, I was already doing it without knowing that I was doing it.
You had plenty of practice, didn't you?
And then I've started studying it, and I'm like, well, wow, this is the coolest thing ever, man. You hypnotize yourself every single day, and so does she and everybody else that has a working brain. I'll give you an example. How many times have you been on your bike, riding down the road? You know that light, you have to turn right. You know it. It's where you're headed. But for some reason, pass it right up. How many times have you done that?
I did that just the other day. Or I'll be riding. I'll be like, where'd that last 100 miles go?
That, my friend, is hypnosis.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I just know how to get you to that point. And a lot of people are afraid of it and they're scared or freaked out, and it's nothing like what you see in the movies. And some of them, well, one movie for instance that does a pretty good depiction of hypnosis is the movie Now You See Me.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
Is it? Oh, I'm thinking Shutter Island. That movie about made me go crazy. But anyway.
Well, there was another one called Get Out. You seen that? Have you seen that movie? It's pretty freaky, isn't it? Yeah. Hypnosis kind of not like that, but you can do some pretty cool things with hypnosis. You can make people lose their belly button. You can make them believe their nose is made out of rubber. Make them forget their name or forget a number. I mean, you can do all kinds of weird stuff. And when you get them hypnotized, and let's say, for example, you make them forget the number 2, okay? And they count 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. To them, they know it's 2. But I've already given them suggestion that number 2 is gone. So I'm in their program of their brain, their subconscious brain. And that's what keeps us running, right? Once I give them that suggestion, they know that there's a number 2 there, but for some reason it doesn't come out. It's 1, 3, 4, and they get so confused, and it's so cool to watch.
Yeah.
You know, that a grown person is sitting there going, how do you not remember the number 2? And I'll make people believe that their name is E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, for example, how do you spell that?
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Yeah. How you spell
So we're going to do that kind of stuff. I don't know, and I'm pretty sure it's a family-friendly event. People ask me all the time. They're like, "Can you do family-friendly gigs?" I'm like, "Well, it depends on how friendly your family is, I guess." No, we are going to have a good time, man. I can ramble on all day about hypnosis and some of the things that it does, and it helps people. It's amazing the feedback that we get after a show. It is, and by far, it's the most profound relaxation anyone will ever experience in their life. Hypnosis. So there is a benefit to it. And if you do get hypnotized, I'm not going to make you do anything. I'm not going to embarrass you. I mean, you're going to do some pretty weird stuff, of course. But the gift that you're going to get out of that is when you go home at night, you're going to sleep like a baby. You're going to be so relaxed, so comfortable, and the next morning when you get up, you're going to be able to tackle the world. It's just unbelievable how your brain controls all this relaxation in your body. It's amazing to see.
Well, that's good, because we're going to need that.
We're going
to need that on Saturday.
We damn sure are, yes.
We're going to have all kinds of biker games and all kinds of fun stuff going on.
Well, I'll be here. So, and I look forward, and thank you, by the way, for bringing me back home to do this.
Man, you did it yourself. You come in here to the showroom, last summer sometime, and you had us all going and stuff. And when we had the rally and was looking to book entertainment, I figured it'd just be something fun to do.
I think, well, it is fun. And I've been doing this for a little while. For example, in Sturgis, we were talking about Sturgis. Every year, it gets better and better.
You learn a little more.
Better, get more polished. This year, for example, we did 4 shows at the Iron Horse. We did one out at the Spur Creek. I want to say it was the second show that 90% of that audience that was there had came to see us last year.
Okay.
So they came back and brought people with them. It was packed. Dude, it was packed. Here's a cool thing. We're also on the High Seas Rally.
Yeah, the boat. Then tell us a little bit about the High Seas Rally.
Oh, man, I love the High Seas Rally more than breathing. It is the funnest gig ever. The people on this ship, and a lot of them have been on this cruise every year for 20-some years. Well, since 2003, they started doing this cruise. And it's for a charity, too. We're raising money for the Dialysis Fund and the Wounded Warrior Project. Now, the Dialysis Fund, we'll bring on 10 dialysis patients, their families, doctors, nurses, machines.
Holy cow.
Take care of everything. Let them go on this cruise. Let them enjoy a vacation, because normally,
A somewhat normal vacation.
somewhat normal vacation, because when you're on dialysis, obviously you can't go anywhere.
Every other day or every day, sometimes twice a day. Going
Well,
to the
High
clinic.
Seas Rally takes care of that.
That's cool.
Last year, can I brag for a minute?
Go ahead.
This is a great feeling. I mean, it was probably the best feeling I've ever had as an entertainer. Confederate Railroad,
That's a good one.
Lou Graham, a foreigner, opened up for us. I never heard such a thing, that somebody's opening up for a hypnotist.
Yeah.
Especially me.
Yeah.
So there's 837 seats in the theater on this cruise ship. And there's 3 levels. There's the main floor, and then you got a balcony, and then you got one above. We had probably 1,300 plus people
Just crammed in there.
wall to wall people, more than Confederate Railroad and Lou Graham had.
That's crazy.
It was the most amazing experience ever. I mean, we walked out. I did a little something different. Normally, I walk out on stage and I'll do some magic tricks and stuff, whatever, before we turn the microphone on and have a little fun. Well, I did something different. April came out one side of the stage because she helps me on stage. I came out the other side. We met in the middle. The microphone's not on. I give her a kiss, and the crowd goes wild. April looked up at me and she goes, "Look at all these people." I looked at her and I went, "I hope I don't suck." But the High Seas Rally is probably, it's just, I can't go on enough about it. This will be my 4th year this year doing High Seas Rally, a motorcycle rally on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And
Is that the one where you get to take your motorcycle?
no, you don't really want to. I don't think they're doing that cruise anymore. I don't think. Now, I looked into that years ago, and there was only one cruise line that did it, and they could only allow 10 bikes.
Well, now shoot.
10 bikes.
Yeah.
Because they're so heavy.
Yeah.
All right. And the island that you cruise to, they let you take your bike out and ride it. It's 5 miles, and it's a circle. That's it.
Yeah.
So why? Why would you do that?
Just to say you did it, but
Well, the thing about this cruise is they're just like-minded people. There's no dress code. We can wear just regular everyday stuff.
yeah.
Dude, I can't go on enough about it. It is just amazing. The minute you walk onto that ship, every single person at that rally, High Seas Rally, treats you like your family. It's just truly amazing. And I love performing on that ship. That's probably one of my favorite gigs.
Well, that's part of the culture, and a lot of people, this bikers have the stigma, big nasty mean biker and stuff. Stop and talk to us, man. Most of us will treat you like family.
And that's funny that you say that, because I tell people all the time that most regular people, I say regular people, we're all regular, I guess, but most people have a misconception of a biker. They're thinking Hell's Angels and Outlaws and the Sons of Anarchy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The biker community for me is probably, well, number one, they're the most generous community ever.
Well, every time we do an event or we have something, most of the times we're doing donations. We do these rides. It's $15
Sure.
or $20 a ride, and we're helping something like that. We're paying for these motorcycles. We're paying to go on rides with people. We're stopping at local businesses and eating and stuff like that.
So that being said, if you're not in the motorcycle community, or everybody has somebody in their family that's in the motorcycle community, some shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
But when you see a pile of bikes out on the road with a police escort or something, keep in mind that every single one of those people is raising money for a cause, to help someone, maybe your brother or your sister. We're there to help pull together as one big family. Now, the biker community, in my opinion, is the only community that literally pulls themselves together in time of need.
Yeah.
Now, I have my hunting and fishing buddies. I got my martial arts buddies. I got my skydiving buddies. I got my entertainment buddies. Yeah, we're all like-minded, but when it comes to raising money for someone maybe laid their bike down, or somebody has cancer, or whatever the reason is, the biker community is always the first to step up and take action.
And to gather up and to do something.
Absolutely, and that's why I love this community so much. And the gigs, we love to party. I mean, well, 10 years ago, I'd probably be drunk by now. So as we get older, we still like to have fun.
Yeah.
And the biker community is just so down to most of them. I mean, there's some wing nuts out there.
Yeah,
and
they get some crazy people out
Yeah,
there.
you know, that comes with everything.
You've always got those 1%.
They always got those. Well, you know what's funny is in Sturgis, there was some Hell's Angels at Gas Monkey Garage. I was up there with Richard Rollins.
I seen something going on about the Hells Angels and the twin.
And the twin brothers.
That's all over TikTok.
So
right
I was
now.
trying to get. I was looking for the twins.
Yeah.
When I was up there, I didn't see them. I was looking for them. I did send them a message and say, "Hey, I'm going to be over here. Come see the show." But no, we were at Gas Monkey Garage. Richard Rollins got his new bar up there, and I'm doing magic tricks for Richard and all that. And then there was some Hell's Angels sitting there. I walked over, just like I would any place else, treated them like I'd known them for 100 years and started doing magic tricks for them. And believe it or not, they were like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
No, they're people.
Everybody.
Everybody, man. They're just people. And what I like about doing magic's for everybody. It don't matter how old you are, it makes you feel like a kid again. And it's amazing to see, like the glasses. Do you have a dollar bill? Can you find me a dollar bill? You got one?
I brought one just
You
for
brought
you today,
one
Gary.
just for me. All right.
I knew you was going to ask this, so I stopped and got it this morning.
Awesome. So are you ready for this?
Sorry, it's not 100.
No, that's all right. If I turn it into 100, I'll disappear, which I usually do. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. You're not ready. Blow. That was a little gay, but I appreciate it.
Gary, damn it.
Still gets him excited. Mac, this is my friend Mac. So you get Mac excited, it causes him to do some weird stuff. Kind of like that right there.
We'll worry about it in a minute. I like it when people throw money at me. You want me to take my shirt
no,
off?
No, please.
I'll do a button for you. There you go.
Baby, I need $100.
That's right.
Justin's going to take his shirt off.
Out of money. She spent it all in
That's
Sturgis.
my girl right there. Spend it all in Sturgis. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Anyhow, I just personally want to say thank you, truly, for booking us. I'm very excited. Of course, I'm at home. This is my home, man. I spent more time here at Man O War Harley-Davidson than years ago, as much time here as I did at Harry's.
Yeah.
And Harry's is my favorite place, which is where we're going next.
After this, I might have to go get
By
lunch.
God, you're going to have to come up there with us.
Yeah. I tell you what else. We might have an event in October. Fingers crossed. We're almost there. We've got the votes. We just have to make it official. You guys might be able to
People
come
are
sit.
Voting for me?
Yeah. We've got there's 7 board members in Stanton. So when we got 5 votes, but it's unofficial. We find out on Tuesday whether if it's official or not. And
So
then
the board members?
board members.
Why are they so bored?
I don't know.
Maybe they need some excitement in their lives.
Well, we're going to October 25th.
I know somebody.
Yeah, October 25th in Stanton. Hopefully, we're going to have Gary Michaels again. Stanton, Kentucky.
Golly, man, I haven't been to Stanton. I couldn't tell you how last time I was in Stanton. That'll be fun.
I was there a few days ago.
Cute little town, cool little town.
Yeah.
Great people. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun doing that gig.
That's part of the Red River Gorge.
I know.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. In case you guys didn't know, the Red River Gorge is located in Powell County, which is part of Stanton, and they have some of the best riding. It's actually home of the Eye of the Dragon. Mm-hmm. So that's, we have some of the best riding here in Kentucky. A lot of times we take for granted, I want to go somewhere to ride. Where can I ride to? When 10 minutes outside my back door is some of the most beautiful riding in Kentucky.
The rides, the Eye of the Dragon. Of course, I've rode the tail of the dragon, the eye of the dragon, the foot of the dragon, the back of the dragon, the tongue of the dragon.
They got all kinds of.
I've rode them all.
Yeah.
But when you go through the native tunnel and you come out on the other side.
Oh, it's like a different world.
It's a different world. It's like, we're in a world. What state am I in?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Truly gorgeous. And Red River Gorge area, that is probably one of the coolest places to ride in Kentucky. Now, there are some great places out in Western Kentucky, too, which is where I grew up.
Yeah.
In Western Kentucky before I moved to Lexington. But, yeah, I want to go to Tennessee to ride, or I want to go to Ohio or whatever. You ride in Kentucky once, you're coming back. It's
beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country.
We've got elevation changes. We've got curves. The weather is fair most of the time.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say here in Kentucky, if you don't like the weather, stick around for about 5 minutes, it'll change.
It'll change.
Yeah, it will change. But I am looking forward to Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass
Yes.
When you called me, dude, I was ecstatic. I mean, I didn't show emotion at all.
I was happy when I called you. Did you hypnotize me?
I did. I kind of did. You know, that's how
You
that
got me
works.
last year, and it just now kicked in. Huh?
Well, it does last a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's going to be
Residual.
fun, man. I would encourage everybody to come that
So-
week.
Walk us through a little bit of a performance. Like like how do you get started? Do you got a pregame ritual besides, maybe take a little sip of bourbon and get loosened up a
So,
little bit? So walk us through like what you got to do to get started, and then a little bit about the show, and then wrap it up and stuff.
Sure. So on show days, when I get up in the morning, I'm literally in show mode. Okay. I don't ever write anything down.
Yeah.
And that's a habit. I probably should, but I don't write anything down. I never know what I'm going to do during the show. I never know what bits I'm going to use or what jokes I'm going to say. I have zero clue.
So all these shows are different. Every time you do a show,
Every show's different.
it's different. You're
Now-
you're not sticking to a script.
That's true. However, there are certain things that I have to do the same
Right.
to get people into that state of mind.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's going to be the same. The difference is I may do a bit with someone at the first show and it turns out really well. I'll do the same bit to someone else during the second show, but you're going to get a completely different reaction. They're going to react differently than this person.
Yeah.
So the shows are different. But for me, I get in show mode. I don't talk a lot. I'm zoned out, putting everything in my head. And then when they bring me up on stage, we'll come out and there's some music playing. I'll do some magic tricks and whatever, building excitement. Then I'll crack some jokes, tell a little story or whatever, just depending on the crowd. You got to read your audience.
Yeah.
So you do a couple of bits, and then I hypnotize folks. Here's what makes me different than most hypnotists. A lot of hypnotists, God, I love that sound. So what makes me different than other hypnotists, most hypnotists will invite people up on stage. So let's say there's 20 people who shows up on stage. Well, he's limiting themselves because all he's focused on now is these 20 people. He's trying to hypnotize just these 20 people, and he's setting this one down, setting this one down, setting this one down. So to me, it's drawn out. It's a little boring for me. My expectations are really high, though.
Look, I got ADHD, but you got to keep me engaged.
Sure. So, well, when they do that, and then they'll end up maybe 4 or 5 people left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still put on a good show with 4 or 5 people. So I don't do that. So after my jokes, a little bit of monologue or whatever, I hypnotize the whole audience. Everybody. Anybody that's in that audience, they're going to be hypnotized.
I am the captain now.
But I also tell them, if you don't want to be hypnotized, don't participate. And if you do get hypnotized, you do not have to come up on stage if you don't want to. I'm not going to make you do anything. However, if you do come up on stage, it's on you. I mean, that's when the fun begins.
Yeah.
So I'll hypnotize the whole audience, and I'll walk out into the audience and pick and choose certain people that are going under the trance,
Yeah.
so to speak, quickly, very quickly. So as a performer, that's what I'm looking for, quick stuff. So I'll walk out into the audience, I'll pick and choose different people, bring them up on stage, give them a little, what we call in the business, a deepener. I get them deeper into the hypnotic trance, into this relaxation. And the deeper they go, the more fun they are. Because the phenomenon that they do is unlike anything you've ever seen. I mean, seriously, how would you wouldn't think that you were going to forget your name.
Right.
I tell people that all the time. I just look at them and say, "Hey, you forgot your name. What's your name?" I don't know. The befuddled look on their faces is priceless, you know. So anyhow, I'll hypnotize the whole audience. I'll go out and pick and choose certain people. I'll bring them up, get them to do some fun stuff, and wrap it up. Throw some freebies out in the audience, get the crowd fired up, and then we're on our way, man. Yeah. And hopefully they enjoy it. And you know, can't please everybody, but April and I have been very lucky the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 years, I guess, 7 years, that we haven't had a whole lot of negative feedback. You get a little bit every once in a while.
There's always a dummy.
There's always a dummy out there, sure. But even the dummies, well, I'll give you an example. He's not a dummy. His name is Ronnie. We were in Tennessee, Junebug Boogie, Cookeville, Tennessee.
I know where that's at. That's where Bob Rosa is.
Yeah.
Right? He got wiped off. There wasn't nothing but a pad left. Yeah.
So Ronnie was sitting in a bar. This was, I don't know, early afternoon, I guess. Everybody's already started drinking. So Ronnie looks at me and he goes, "You the hypno guy?" Yeah. He said, "I don't believe in that." He said, "There's absolutely no way you can hypnotize me. It's never going to happen. I won't allow it to happen."
I won't allow it to happen.
I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." So 4 million views later on YouTube of me hypnotizing him. Not.
You got a link for that?
Oh yeah, I absolutely do.
You got to tell Rue. You got to tell her. You got to drop. Say, Rue, put that link up right there.
So I hypnotized him. I made him forget his name. Made him tap you on the shoulder. He just started laughing. No reason. Just tap you on the shoulder. It's like somebody's tickling his guts.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing all kinds of weird stuff. Well, since then, Ronnie has become a really good friend of ours. He's come to. We did a show in Winchester a couple years ago that he actually came to. This year at the Kentucky Bike Rally, he brought his son with him, Preston.
Okay.
And Preston looked at me and he goes, "I'm different than my dad. There's no way you could hypnotize me."
Here we go again.
And I'm like, "Okay." And his dad filmed the entire thing and him sitting front and center of all these people hypnotized. "Yeah, don't mess around, dude. I'll hypnotize you." But yeah, that's the kind of fun that we have. Okay, sometimes we get a little bit of negative stuff, but here lately, not so much anymore. Everybody seems to enjoy the show, which we want them to enjoy the show. And Justin, you got to think about this. I've been in Sturgis 5 years. I've been on the cruise 4 years. Other gigs, place in Ohio every year.
You're in Cycle Fish a lot too, right?
So Lucky is a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Lucky, who owns Cycle Fish. When I first started doing this, Lucky actually was one of the first to help promote and get my name out there. And we've been working together ever since. Yeah. Lucky's such a wonderful guy. Cyclefish.com, if anybody wants to find out any rally in the country or the world, everywhere. Cyclefish.com, check it out. And if you get a chance to listen to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio on Monday nights, a podcast, Johnny Rizzo, he's up in New York, definitely New York accent, but they're just
Yankee.
Yeah, he's helped me a lot. We help each other. We cross promote each other, and then of course we got a sponsor, Rockavaca. I wish I had some. I would love for you to try it.
We're promoting Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass. We can't be on here drinking. I got Tito's upstairs, and I break it down because.
No. Listen, I'm all about Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass. Dude.
But Rockavaca, right?
Rockavaca, it's a vodka. Been out a couple of years. It's made in Spain out of grapes.
Grape vodka instead of tater vodka.
Dude, it's freaking.
You gonna bring us a bottle for the
If
rally,
I have any, well, they're getting a whole new batch put together,
Okay.
bottling it right now
Okay.
as we speak, actually. So if they get it done, yes, I will see if we can get us some up here. But it is so. I hate vodka. Hate it. Don't like it. But I tried this on the ship. They were on High Seas Rally with us, and I said, "Oh, this is going to be dangerous."
Yeah. Well, I know we're in Kentucky, and bourbon is a drink of choice.
Bourbon is a drink of choice.
I'm a Tito's and lemonade man.
So again, I'm a Scotch guy, but it does have some Kentucky ties.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to drink bourbon, it's going to be Woodford or Maker's Mark. Four Roses ain't bad. Basil Hayden, love Basil Hayden. My brother drinks that a lot. Yeah. But yes, this is bourbon country.
Yeah. Hence the bourbon barrel and stuff.
Speaking of which, it don't matter where you are. If you're close to Lexington, do the Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun in itself.
Just hanging out, most of the times you can give $20 for a tour, and then you get some free drinks and stuff.
You know what just hit me? The last ride I did here, Man O War Harley-Davidson, it was 6-7 years ago probably, and the state police was here, and they were going to escort us. So they escorted us to Woodford Reserve, okay, which was awesome. When we came back here, the police are out there thanking everybody, and I'm like, This is the coolest thing ever.
You
Of
just
course, my
escorted.
personality, my personality, you should know this by now. If there's a microphone, I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
There's a TV camera, I'm going to find it. And if there's a crowd, I'm going to get in the front of it. So the police officer was over there thanking everybody, and I jumped in. I said, where else can you go and get escorted by the police to drink bourbon and get drunk on a motorcycle and drive back to the Harley-Davidson dealership? It's awesome. That was so much fun.
I bet he looked at you like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they didn't think this through.
Yep.
Because when you're on the bourbon trail, you go to all these different distilleries. They're going to give you samples.
Yeah, you get tastes.
Yeah, you can get samples. But
Taste this, taste
but
this.
that's a fun thing to do. I think everybody should do that at least once in their life.
Check
It's
out
like going
the
to
bourbon.
Sturgis at least once in your life. Get on High Seas Rally. Do it once. However, if you get on the cruise, you're going to be back next year. So we have some people down in Florida, some friends of ours. This will be their 3rd year because I invited them 3 years ago. They came, had such a good time. Came last year. We had a blast. This year we're not on Royal Caribbean like we were last year. This year we've teamed up with Margaritaville at Sea.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Oh, this
Little
boat.
Jimmy Buffett.
Dude, well, you got a little island theme, you got a little biker theme going, kind of goes hand in hand if you think about it.
I might have to pack up my retro rifle and Hales and hit that one.
Well, as long as you wear that shirt.
Well, yeah, we got all kinds of these. This is the retro rifle. I forget what this one's called, but we've got all kinds of these back there in that apparel section.
I probably won't wear it. It's a good shirt. I like it.
They're comfy, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
They're made out.
no.
I don't know what material
It's
this is.
the wrong
but
color.
They got all kinds of colors back there. I got one with bananas and Glocks on it.
Bananas and gloss.
So it's a banana peel, and it's got a Glock coming out of the top side of it. And it's black.
That's kind of cool. I may have to.
We got a bunch of them
Can
back
we
there.
cut sleeves out of it?
If you want to, we'll rip them right out.
So, we were talking about bikers earlier, people's pre-notions of that. We were in Fort Myers, Florida. I'm dressed just like this. We walk up to this bar, honky-tonk, just hole in the wall. He goes, you have a pocket knife on you? I went, yeah, I got a pocket knife, a butterfly knife, a Rambo knife, a hunting knife, 6 throwing stars, 3 pistols, set of nunchucks, and a Slim Jim. He says, damn, dude, what are you afraid of? I said, nothing.
Nothing.
I ain't afraid of nothing. Well, you let me in. So we go up to the bar, order the drink. No sooner than I sat down, this little dude walks over, taps me on the shoulder. He says, you have to leave. Why? I ain't even started annoying people yet. I haven't even done the first magic trick, I'm like, why I got to leave? You're not wearing any sleeves. I'm like, well, why didn't you guy at the door tell me this? He let me in. Oh, it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was not leaving until I finished the drink. So I finished the drink, one slip, and then we left. Arkansas.
That's where you was at?
Oh, we was in Florida
Oh,
this
you
time.
guys right.
Yeah, Florida. We were in Arkansas. A little bit of rain, couldn't ride, so we drove the truck over to the bar. And the guy at the front door says, I can't let you in. I'm like, why not? You're wearing a do-rag. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I always wear a do-rag.
It's just a black do-rag.
Anybody
It's not
knows
like it's a
anybody
color.
that knows me, they never see me without my do-rag or sleeves, ever. This is my thing. He says, I can't let you in because you're wearing a do-rag. And he said, let me explain. If you were on your motorcycle, that's a different story. I would have let you in. But I saw you get out of your truck. You still have your do-rag on. I can't let you in. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I looked in the door. I said, hey, dude. I see about a half a dozen guys in there wearing a cowboy hat. And I ain't seen the first freaking horse parked
house.
out here anyway. He let me in.
Yeah.
But people have that thing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite places in Nashville is the Stage. I love that bar. I love Tootsie's, but I love the Stage. I want to do a show in Tootsie's or at the Stage in Nashville. They won't let me in.
No sleeves.
No sleeves. It's ridiculous.
Maybe you should just go get some tattoos or some sleeves.
Well, I got some tattoos. Huh?
Just like get
I
you-
mean, I could get a sleeve, but what a great idea.
Like, I'm sleeved up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't see any hair on here. But people think, when they think bikers, some people, not all, but as you said, come talk to us.
Yeah.
You might actually make a new friend. And when the shit hits the fan, I need the bikers on my side.
Sometimes we might even buy you a drink.
Maybe. Or you get crazy drunk and cause us to go to jail.
I don't like jail.
I don't like jail either.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like jail
no.
very
Let's
much. I
not,
try to stay out of there.
You're bringing back some old memories here, brother. I'm going to have to seek therapy, I guess. I'm going to have to seek therapy because of Monica, and I'm going to have to seek therapy because now you're talking about me going to jail.
I'm locked up.
That being said,
It's about time for a shot, ain't it?
I think I'm going to do one. Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, I think
What are we drinking, Woodford?
I don't know, one of them.
I'm drinking Wood.
Pour some in there.
Pour some sugar on me.
Pour some sugar on me.
Is that enough? I'm just going to sip on this one.
Is it past 12 yet?
I'm so glad
you have to
I'm
change your
so
shirt?
glad you did. I do like that shirt though.
I got that same one.
That Statue of Liberty on there is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's funny. That's what I tell people about my act. There's some places they freak out. Hypnosis freaks them out. Biker freaks them out even
Yeah.
more. Okay.
You get them together.
Come to the show. You're gonna go. Okay, I didn't see this coming.
There's the Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass.
Bikes, bourbons, and bluegrass.
September 24th, 25th, and 26th here at Man O War Harley in Lexington, Kentucky.
I'm gonna need a hat and a shirt.
We'll get you one for the rally.
I'll trade you. How's that?
We'll get you one for the
I'll
rally.
get you a Gary Michaels shirt.
Sounds
This
good.
is a fashion statement right here.
Has it got sleeves on it?
Yes, it will have sleeves.
You got to cut them off for me.
That's what April does. I'll let her do that. Do you realize how much money I've spent at the liquor barn since I lived in Lexington? I just started sitting here drinking. You know how much money I've spent?
You can just swing by here and I'll drink one with you anytime. Anytime you're in town, swing by.
I will consider that done. Challenge accepted.
We're running through Lexington. Let's stop real quick. A bar? No, we're stopping at Man O
No,
War.
we're going to the Harley-Davidson. And there's a lot of Teddy Morris's Harley-Davidson. He's cool. There's some other dealerships. The one in Bowling Green, amazing dealership. That is very well run.
But this is your favorite
This
one,
is my favorite. This is always my favorite. I've only been to, what's the one in down the road?
in London.
Is it London or Berea?
Yeah, London.
Wildcat. I've been there a couple times, but yes, you are absolutely correct. This is my favorite Harley-Davidson dealership anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
I'm a little biased because I love this city, you know. And thank you again for asking me to come and do this, dude.
Dude, I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be more than a blast. I'm going to show you some things that you've only noticed online. So you can watch videos, and I'm on all the socials, by the way.
Yeah.
TikTok.
What's your TikTok? Do you know what your TikTok is?
No, just look up.
We'll get your stuff. We'll put it all in the link of the video. Your
Yeah.
TikTok, your Facebook. Your
Here's the
YouTube.
best way to do this. Gary Michaels Hypnotist. Gary Michaels Hypnotist or Biker Comedy Hypnotist. It'll pop up.
Search bar.
Any of the socials. If you see me on OnlyFans, mind your business because I needed the money. I'm just saying.
All he's saying is go ahead and click that subscribe button. Help him out.
$25 a month, I'll take it. You know, $20 bucks.
Mine's only 12.
You need to bring that shirt into the camera.
She
dude.
got it on there a while ago.
She did. That
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty on there is pretty freaking cool.
I love it.
I'll never wear it with anything like that, but I like the shirt.
You can cut the sleeves out of it.
Well, I could do that.
They got black ones too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Will it go with my do-rag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one will.
April, look at that shirt he's got on right there. Look at that Statue of Liberty.
So it looks good.
And I'm assuming that's the boss.
That is
That's-
something like that's a Bentley.
The
We don't know what he is. He's a Bentley though.
Was there somebody? Who was the guy that runs the? He's got 2 dealerships in Louisiana that used to work here.
I don't know. I've only been around a couple of years.
Dude, I will find that out information later. There was a guy, I can't remember his name, but we actually did a gig for him at the what's going on, man? At his Harley dealership in.
That man owes me a bottle of bourbon.
He owes you.
That man owes me a bottle of bourbon. Where'd he go? Get him back around.
You want me to go tackle his ass? Hey, where's
Yeah.
my whiskey at?
Yeah.
Dude? Where's the bourbon? and I forget his name, man. It drives me crazy. I see so many people, it's hard to remember. Anyway, he used to work here. And now he owns a dealership in Monroe, Louisiana, and then another one near New Orleans. But he worked here forever.
Yeah.
Jason and his brother, the twins.
I remember somebody, Jason and Justin.
Jason
maybe.
and Justin, yeah. So Jason was, when I left here, I went to Panama City Beach.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I lived for 5 years.
I'm sorry.
Me too. But Jason was actually running the Harley-Davidson dealership in Panama City.
I think he actually still is.
No.
Nope. There's one of them. There's a brother that comes here.
Brother, he's like in Iowa or Idaho or someplace. He's somewhere out west running a Harley-Davidson dealership. Jason is doing another motorsports type dealership, not the Harley-Davidson. But it's kind of cool that we all know each other because of Man O War Harley-Davidson. And here we are all across the country now and doing gigs for him in Louisiana and hanging out with Jason down in Florida. You can't beat this area, man. You can't beat it.
There's something about it. And like I said, I've moved off from here. I've lived in Connecticut, close to New York and stuff. And
Screw that.
I always find my way back to this area. Just stuff to do all the time. There's always something to do in Lexington. Red River Gorge is right in my back door. So like if I'm bored or I just want to get out on the motorcycle, I can literally leave my house in 10 minutes being some of the most beautiful riding in the country.
So I grew up on Nolan Lake.
I know that's it.
Which is in western Kentucky, Litchfield area, Grayson County.
Yeah.
Not Grayson, Kentucky, Grayson County.
Yeah.
So I wasn't riding back then. Well, I rode mini bikes and stuff, just being a boy through the woods and all that kind of stuff. But where I lived on Nolan Lake, those roads down there, dude.
They just go in and out of the
When you
shoals
get on
of the
your
lake.
bike and you head down that way, nothing like it in the world. Nothing like it in the world. And a lot of people don't understand the feeling you get. For me, it's a lot like skydiving. I love skydiving.
I've never been.
Dude, 498 logged jumps.
That's a lot of jumps.
Well, I needed 2 more, and I was going to become a Class D. I didn't get my Class D license.
I got a Class D too, but it's a little bit different. I'm kidding.
No, I did all my jumps down in Virginia when I lived in Virginia. But riding your motorcycle in this area, the central Kentucky area, just like it, man. It's great, 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 great feeling. However, I will tell you, if you are going to do some riding on, like the Eye of the Dragon, for example, be on your game. Pay attention.
Yeah, there's some.
Pay attention. Just be on your game. Don't get stupid. Don't,
Just cruise and have
Just
fun.
cruise and have fun.
Definitely don't try to keep up with me.
Yeah, no. I'm driving slow. I'm old now. I got pulled over in Sturgis the other day. I absolutely did. Hey, I'm in the truck.
In the truck.
I'm in the truck. We just left the gig. There's bikes passing me like crazy, and the cop pulls me over.
Speed.
Well, he walks up to me and said, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Why, you couldn't catch anybody else?"
Yeah.
I mean, he gave us a warning, but we get pulled over every year.
I hear Sturgis gets pretty rough sometimes around that time of year. Like you come to a complete stop, both feet have to go down on the ground.
And count 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or they will get you. Now, I understand their reasoning behind this. The state of South Dakota, 20% of their income, the entire state, comes from Sturgis.
And that's what, a week and a half worth of stuff?
Week and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
But
20%. That's a.
So have you seen pictures of Sturgis?
So I actually went to Sturgis a month or 2 ago, but I went not during Sturgis, and that's what I wanted because I didn't want to go out there and have to deal with all that.
Sure.
I went 3 days, went out, took 2 days out and rode back one day. 1,323 miles in 23 hours. I rode back.
That's crazy. So you've seen pictures though,
Right.
Of, let's say, the full throttle.
Yeah.
On how many bikes?
Yeah.
Are in the parking lot?
Everywhere.
Main Street. How many bikes?
All the way down.
Iron Horse. How many bikes?
The whole city, there's just bikes parked all the way throughout the town.
Here's something that nobody thinks about. It hit me this year. How much money in just motorcycles, individually owned motorcycles,
Some of these things are close to 30 grand a piece, just average.
how much money is in that town
At one time.
just in motorcycles? A lot of money there, dude.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of money. And you also have to think the bars, some of the bars, like the Chip, Iron Horse, they're closed. They're done. They only open up for rally.
That's wild.
But look how much money they spend on their entertainment. They're making it somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Marilyn Manson at the Chip.
That's pretty cool.
The Five Finger Death Punch was out there. Last year, Jelly Roll was out there. Kid Rock was out. Kid Rock cost $1 million. Isn't that what you're supposed to pay me for my show? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
I think
we'll have to talk to Jim about getting that checked up for that one.
I'll tell you what, I'll just take half.
Just half?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll cut you a deal.
All right. I might be able to get you $250 if I can get 50.
I could probably
All
make
right.
that happen. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not greedy. I'm generous. We're bikers. The money that they spend on just entertainment,
Yeah.
they're making it somehow. 20% of South Dakota's money comes from Sturgis.
In
just
a week.
that rally.
In a week.
In a week. That's crazy.
Can you imagine the gallons of alcohol that have been drank that week?
Yes. Yes. Can you imagine how much gas?
Right.
For
Five gallons a tank, 100,000
So
motorcycles.
I don't know if Law Tigers did this or if the Christian Motorcycle Club did this in Sturgis this past year. Free gas. One day, they're standing out on the street. Free gas. Bikes lined up. So I don't know who did that, but that is the coolest thing ever. And whoever did it, thank you for doing that, helping our brothers and sisters out.
I mean, it's only $20 a tank, but that's still a lot of people.
$20, buddy. I put $5 in mine.
Dude, I put premium
I
in
use
mine.
premium
I got
too, so
close
yeah,
to 6 gallons. It's right at $20, $22 to fill up.
What are you riding?
I got a 2024 Roadbloc.
I have a 2018 Road Glide. Yeah. And an 02 Softail Deuce.
I got a 98 Heritage Softail too.
I like my Deuce.
And a Honda Grom.
Honda?
Grom.
Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass. I cannot wait for this gig.
September 24th, 25th, and 26th
Yep.
at Man O War Harley. 2073 Bryant Road, Lexington, Kentucky.
Beautiful town, man. Love this area. Love you guys. All y'all. Pooh. I've known Pooh. You know I've known Pooh for a long time.
It's either a good thing or a bad thing to know Pooh.
It's true. Well, everybody has issues in their lives. And I think Pooh and I had a little squaring off one day. I don't remember what it was. Probably over a corn dog or something. I think it was over a corn dog.
50 cents or $1 or something, probably.
He's going to end up killing me before it's over.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a fun gig, and I will be here. I just to give you and your fans heads up. I will be here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
And probably Sunday too.
We'll try to get you in the ring down there too. With the little
I
people.
would love to do that. But Friday is when we're doing the show. But I'll be here walking around, mingling with people, and doing some magic tricks.
Yeah.
And that that's the cool thing about the biker community. Nobody sees me coming.
Yeah, you just pop in.
Nobody thinks that a biker is going to be out here doing jokes. Well, of course, we're going to crack jokes, of course. But they don't expect a biker to hypnotize people.
Yeah.
Do magic tricks and just be a really cool freaking clown without the suit.
They expect you to just be sitting over in the corner.
Looking all grumpy, drinking her wig. I need another shot.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think I'll have one.
Yeah, I'll get one with you.
But yes, this is going to be a blast, man. I'm looking forward to it.
So we're probably getting close on time here. You got anything else for us before we go? Any word of advice? Another little trick or something before we head on out?
Oh, I got all kinds of little tricks and stuff. Let's. So I did this trick the other day for the first time, and I decided I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
And this has to do with this little piece of junk, little car right there. Okay. So what you do is if you put Mojo on it. Let's see if we can get it to kind of move a little bit like that right there. Yeah, well, you're going to see that and a whole lot more.
You might be able to do that with that poker chip.
I don't know.
It's awful heavy. You could try.
I can try. See if we can. Kind of like that right there, yeah. I'm going to need to keep this poker chip, dude. I'll wrap it up by saying this. I promise you, under God, that I will do my best to give you something.
Don't promise me. Look at the camera and promise those people.
I promise that I will give you something that you've never seen before, you don't expect, you'll never forget. you'll be talking about it until
Next year.
next year. People will come up to you, Justin, or I hope they do. Will come up and you say, "Yeah, you're going to need to bring him back next year because this is the coolest thing I've ever seen." It really is that cool to watch. I've been doing this for a little while, and I still get amazed of what these people are doing when they're up on stage. It blows my mind every single time, and for me to get blown away, which I'm the one that's causing
That's one of my favorites.
causing the madness, I'm like, how cool is this?
Yeah.
This is just the coolest thing ever. And I will expel that energy to the crowd. And when I do that, the crowd's going to give it back to me. The more people, I will say this, the more people that come to the show, the better the show.
Because you get the interaction and stuff.
Well, I'm one of those entertainers that I'm not prima donna. I don't let things go to my head anymore. If my friends are watching this, they're going, "Yeah, I know you, Gary Michaels. I know you are."
Yeah.
No, I don't let things go to my head anymore. I used to. I had an ego the size of Texas. There's no doubt about it. But I'm telling you, I will get out and talk to every single person. I have to. April and I both. We want to mingle. We want to interact with everyone, get to know you. You never know. We might become good friends once we meet. After the show, hopefully you will go home going, "You know what? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen."
Yeah.
And I want to see it again next year. So that's what I'm hoping for. But I promise you, I'll do my best.
All right, Gary. Tell them where we're going to be at September 24th, 25th.
Bikes, Bourbon, and Bluegrass here at Man O War Harley-Davidson in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. And we need you to come join us. It's going to be a blast.